Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we are making pineapple cakes, or a traditional Taiwanese or Chinese snack, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna be making some traditional snacks instead of the standard. The first ingredient is obviously pineapple chopped up and then blitzed into a kind of slush until it just looks like that, and you put it to a cheese cloth so you can squeeze it. It's like diarrhea. After you've laughed at it, you put it through a cheesecloth or a thin cloth so you can trust it won't burst, and just try and squeeze almost all the liquid out, like I'm doing right here. Very professional. It does kind of take a little while, but you'll get there eventually, and you just put it onto another bowl so it doesn't just drip on the floor, if you don't want sticky floor. So this should be the aftermath of what's happened. So there should be juice in one bowl and the pulp in the other, and you can save the juice for another use, like a cocktail. Just drink it straight up, or just save for something else. And I'm surprised I didn't spill any, but yeah. And now I'm gonna put it in the fridge and probably forget it until like tomorrow morning. And put your element on low heat, just like what I'm doing here, and just put the pineapple pulp onto the frying pan. Don't burn it, because that would just be horrible. You don't want burnt filling, would you? Alright, so now it's cooking. You get your 4 tablespoons of sugar. I'm doing 3 because it's a small portion of pineapple, but if it's a bit bigger or bigger, put 4 in, and a pinch of salt for extra saltiness. And this is what it should sound like on low heat. Too quiet, not too loud, that's how it should be. And a squeeze of half of a lemon. Yes, I know I am squeezing every but the pan. I guess my biblically bad luck is catching up to me. And a tablespoon of butter for some extra flavor. The lemon makes it more sweet, and the butter makes it more savory, makes the flavors pop more. And now we're making the crust, and it's exactly going to be 170 grams of butter. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot, but it's a short bit of kind of like filling, so yeah. And this is the icing sugar, just because I don't know, it says in the recipe. 2 yolks. You can add the full eggs, but it's just for extra flakiness if you just use the yolks. I like it with the yolks, just the yolks. This is just for preference. If you don't want the crust to be too sweet, you can not add condensed milk, but it adds more sweetness, not too much, it just adds a little more sweetness to the crust. So I would recommend it, but if you don't want to, that's okay. And now for the 2 cups of flour. I know it sounds a lot. It sounds a humongous, that's not a word, but humongous amount of flour, but it's normal. And you can probably equal the filling and the crust out if you can. And now I'll show you how to make the dough and the filling going inside, so it looks good and not a failure. Grab your piece of dough, roll it up into a ball, flatten it with your palms, not your fingers, because it'll make some dents. Put the filling in and then fold it over, like what I'm doing, like an envelope kind of way. And if there's too much pastry or whatever, take it away from the edges. not from the middle because it can expose the filling and make it look a little bit less presentable. And you can make it into a square by any shape, like a cookie cutter. You can do that. But I'm just doing a square because why not? How fast I'm going. Haha, the skills of being a baker. You'll never know my skills, but you can watch. And they're going into the oven now for 15 minutes each, and then flip them and then leave for another 15 minutes. You can leave them for a little less because you don't want to burn them. This is how they should look, little spots on the top. And now here's the taste test.
Kitty, what are you doing?
I'm gonna eat the pineapple cake and see how good it is. Okay. Well, I think it's quite good. I think it's quite good. The pineapple cake thing. I rate it like a solid 9 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah. It's quite good. Yeah, well, as you can tell, it is the end of the video. I really thank you for watching, and of course, love you all.